Former Minister Uche Nnaji pleads not guilty to forgery charges, granted bail. Welcome to Star J's Media. Do not forget to click your subscription button, like, share this video for more news analysis. A major legal battle involving a former member of Nigeria's Federal Executive Council has begun. As former Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Uche Nnaji appeared before the Federal High Court in Abuja to answer allegations of certificate forgery. The case has attracted national attention because it involves a former cabinet minister and raises important questions about integrity, accountability, and the process used to verify credentials of people appointed to high-profile office. According to the Independent Corruption Practice and Other Related Offences Commission, popularly known as the ICPC, Uche Nnaji is facing several charges linked to the alleged submission of forged documents during his appointment as a minister. When the charges were read in court, the former minister pleaded not guilty to every count. His legal team immediately asked the court to grant him bail while the case continues. The lawyers argued that Nnaji is a respected citizen who would not run away from justice and was willing to attend every court session. After hearing arguments from both the prosecution and the defense, the trial judge granted the former minister bail on conditions determined by the court. The matter was then adjourned to another date when the prosecution is expected to begin presenting its evidence. Although the court has allowed Nnaji to remain on bail, the legal process is only beginning. The prosecution must now prove its case beyond reasonable doubt, while the defense will have the opportunity to challenge the evidence and present its own witnesses. One of the key issues expected to dominate the trial is the authenticity of the academic and NYSC documents allegedly submitted by the former minister during the ministerial appointment process. If the prosecution succeeds in proving that any official document was forged, the court will decide the appropriate legal consequences. However, if the evidence fails to establish the allegation, the former minister could be discharged and acquitted. This case also shines a spotlight on the responsibility of government institutions to verify the qualification of nominees before they assume public office. Many Nigerians have asked whether stronger background checks could prevent controversies like this from arising years after appointments have already been made. Another important angle is the impact such allegations have on public confidence. Public officials are expected to serve as examples of honesty and transparency. Whenever questions arise about their credentials, citizens naturally begin to ask whether the screening system is strong enough to detect irregularities before appointments are confirmed. Legal experts say this case should not be viewed as a conviction, but as an opportunity for the justice system to examine the evidence openly. Under Nigerian law, every accused person remains innocent until proven guilty by a competent court. This principle is one of the foundations of the country's justice system and applies regardless of a person's status or previous position in the government. For the ICPC, this prosecution is another test of its commitment to fighting corruption and enforcing accountability among public officials. The anti-corruption agency has repeatedly stated that no individual is above the law and that every allegation supported by evidence should be tested before the courts. For the defense, the focus will be on challenging the allegations and convincing the court that the documents in question are genuine or that the prosecution has failed to establish any criminal wrongdoing. As the trial progresses, witnesses may be called from educational institutions, the National Youth Service Corps, and other government agencies to clarify issues surrounding the document presented during the ministerial appointment process. The testimony of these witnesses could become an important part of the court's final decision. Political analysts also believe the case may influence future government appointments. It could encourage stricter verification procedures before nominees are confirmed for sensitive public offices. Some observers have suggested that digital verification systems and closer cooperation between universities, professional bodies, and government agencies could reduce the risk of disputes over academic qualification. Beyond the legal question, The case also serves as a reminder that public service comes with high expectations. Citizens expect those entrusted with leadership position to maintain the highest standard of honesty and credibility. Whether those expectations have been met in this case will ultimately be decided by the court after carefully reviewing all the available evidence. Until that happens, it is important to avoid reaching conclusions based on speculation or social media discussions. Court proceedings are designed to establish facts through evidence, witness testimonies, and legal arguments. As more hearings take place, Nigeria will be watching closely to see how the prosecution present its case and how the defense responds. As this case unfolds, it is likely to spark wider conversation about the standards expected of public office holders in Nigeria. For many citizens, leadership is not only about making policies or delivering projects, it is also about personal integrity and public trust. Where questions arise about the qualification of those in high office, people naturally begin to ask whether the system designed to protect the public interest are working effectively. Another issue that could come under discussion is the role of institutions responsible for verifying documents. University examination bodies, the National Youth Service Corps, and the government agencies all play important roles in confirming the authenticity of the certificates presented by job applicants and political appointees. Many experts believe that stronger cooperation among the institutions could help identify problems much earlier and reduce the chances of future disputes. This case may also encourage lawmakers and government agencies to review existing screening procedures. The outcome could have implications not only for the former minister but also for future discussions about transparency, public trust, and the screening of political appointees. Now, Uche Naji has pleaded not guilty, has been granted bail, and will return to court on the next scheduled hearing date as the legal process continues. We will continue to monitor every stage of this case and bring you verified updates as they become available. Thank you for watching. If you found this report informative, please like this video, subscribe to Star J's Media, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss our latest report on politics, governance, and major development across Nigeria.